Okay, I think we can get started now. First of all, thank you for dialing in. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to AmInvestment Bank's webinar, jointly in collaboration with Bursa Malaysia on Busa Golda. We have Ms. Krishnavenee, who is the Head of Strategic Innovation and Business Development and Head of Commercial Busa Golda, as well as Hanim, who is the Head of Product and Business Development, Busa Golda, as speakers for today's presentation. As a brief introduction, Ms. Krishnavenee has previously held the role of Director of Regional Expansion with a payment-focused fintech. Meanwhile, Hanim has extensive experience in the areas of corporate finance, strategic planning, and ecosystem enhancements. Without further delay, let me invite the speakers to begin the session. Over the floor to you, with Vinny and Hanim.
Thank you very much, Calvin. A very good morning, and thank you to the AmBank team for having us this morning. We appreciate it very much. I would also like to take this opportunity to wish all of you a very happy, healthy, and prosperous Chinese New Year. And may the Year of the Dragon bring all of us joy, luck, and auspiciousness. It is actually quite apt on the 6th day of the new year that we would like to share with you Bursa Malaysia's new product, the Bursa Golda. As some of you might be aware, the BGD, how we refer to a Bursa Golda, was officially launched by our Honorable Finance Minister II, Dato' Sri Amir Hamzah Azizan, on 16th of January 2024, which is exactly a month ago. So before we start going into the details of the Bursa Golda app, do allow me to give some context on how and why we developed the Bursa Golda. Actually, the concept of Bursa Golda was first conceived back in 2022. And we started the journey with embarking on a proof of concept. And we are very happy that we managed to commercialize this proof of concept and bring it to the public. The launch also signifies the introduction of a financial product that is very much in a space that we would like to champion, which is the Islamic fintech. In accordance with Securities Commission Capital Market Master Plan, there's a clear emphasis on the importance of harnessing technology and innovation to remain relevant on both regional and global platforms. This is especially for Sharia compliant products. So we felt that it was an opportunity for Bursa Malaysia to actually have a product which directly transacts with the consumer. This is our first direct consumer product. And we also see in this marketplace, there are many gold products offering different types of services and solutions. But what we wanted to do is actually bring access. We wanted to democratize access to the retail public, to make investing into these kinds of products easy. And that's why you would see our tagline is you can start with a 10 ringgit investment. So it's a very low entry cost. We are really dismantling the barriers to entry. Because currently, as you know, if you in the traditional marketplace, if you want to buy a gold product, it is quite the initial investment is quite high. So those were the really the main drivers of why we conceived the Bursa Golda. One is to further develop the Islamic capital markets. Second is to democratize access, increase access for retailers to come in and buy this product. And thirdly, we feel that once customers start investing into these products, they will be exposed to investments and they will then continue the investment journey into other asset classes, into other products. So those were the premise of why we started this product. The other thing that, of course, Bursa, what we offer is trust, reliability, and we are very committed. Our tagline is to create opportunities and to create value. And towards that end, you might have also seen when we launched the Bursa Golda, we continue our journey as a exchange, which is focused on a multi-asset strategy. So this is one part of that strategy. Next slide. Yeah. So these are some of the interesting features. Hanim will go into the details later, but let's just imagine the key takeaway is flexibility. You can easily come into the platform You know, we are giving you a lot of people tell me, you know, they want a e-commerce experience buying financial products. You know, when we speak, especially the millennials, that's what they want. They want ease, they want access, they want everything mobile first. So that's exactly what we are giving the clients, right? Flexibility. You can just use your app. You can download the app, and you can quite instantly, you know, start trading with it using our app. So so we have put some controls and checks and balances. We'll go into details later, but it's a very safe, secure platform. Our gold is also Sharia compliant, so it's all stored safely and securely in a vault in Malaysia, and we also have a backup vault in Singapore. So, you know, rest assured, safe and security is paramount for us. The other thing is, once you start your gold investment journey, you will find that you can buy and sell. So there's a liquidity, and you can also transfer. So this is a very convenient feature, you know, for example, during Chinese New Year or Hari Raya or whatever, so on and so forth, weddings, you know, instead of giving people cash, give them give them a gift that keeps giving, which is gold, right? It's also very convenient. We have basically, as you know, our trading hours are 8:30 to 11:59, so that, you know, we give customers ample time to trade. As I said, we talked about the security, and the best part is, of course, if you want to keep the gold digitally, it is kept securely. But even if you want to take full redemption, you're able to, right? You just, in a press of a button, you can get redemption. We will say, you know, send the gold to you in a safe and secure way. And as I said before, it's a Sharia compliant product. So we have to have the gold. I know there are a lot of products there which are just sort of paper gold, but our product is secured and we are backed by gold to meet our Sharia requirements. So I think I've given a little bit of an overview. I'll now invite Hanim to deep dive into the details of the Bursa Gold Dinar. Over to you, Hanim.
Thank you so much, Vinay, and thank you to AmBank, and thank you, distinguished guests, for today's session, for making time for us to go through this new app launched by Bursa Malaysia for our retail customers for the moment. So just a bit of flavor into what's going on in the gold market. You would have fluctuations, but overall, you would have an upward trajectory on the gold market. So this is something that we believe retail investors would be very interested in, and this is hence why Bursa is interested to introduce this to the market, like Vinny has mentioned earlier. So a little bit of the mechanics of the platform. If we could go to the next slide, Yanwei. So the platform is operated by a wholly owned subsidiary of Bursa Malaysia. As you know, Bursa is a regulated entity, and the subsidiary that we operate the platform under is 100% owned by us. So what the platform offers is a cash wallet for you to top up to transact, the asset wallet where your digital gold will be custodized. We offer a marketplace function at the moment where investors would buy and sell gold with us, the platform provider. And this is one interesting feature that we hope you will find useful. The platform also allows you to transfer among account holders on your digital gold holdings. So you actually can potentially give ang paos or duit raya to relatives on the platform if they have an account. So we hope you utilize this function. And coming soon, we hope to introduce an exchange mechanism where gold account holders can trade among themselves. But this is still being developed. We will update the market as well as our account holders once this feature is available. So to add on to what Vinny said earlier, yes, our gold is physically backed. It is secured in vaults in Malaysia and Singapore. So you can rest assured that whatever you buy, there is gold backing the digital holdings. And we are supported by our gold supplier in this endeavor. However, you can choose to take possession of your gold coins via the redemption function on our platform. It is it will be delivered to you in a secure package between 5 to 7 days, depending on where your location is. And once you have taken possession of this gold coin, the gold dinar, you can choose to keep it, or if you want to sell it back, you can do so at our dedicated buyback stations. Currently, the partner that we're working with for the buyback function is Pos Aranu, and I think they are well represented in all the states in Malaysia. So there will be a Pos Aranu facility for you to do that. So if we could go to the next slide. The Bursa Gold Dinar ecosystem is backed by our partner service providers who have very specialized capabilities in the gold market. We have a gold supplier providing the supply of gold whenever our customers transact. We also host our gold in secured vaults with a specialized vault provider. There are auditors ensuring the physical gold is available whenever there is digital gold holdings by our customers. And we are supported by our settlement bank in the cash custodian function. The delivery provider that we are currently working with is also a reliable service provider. I think once I mention the name later, you will be assured that this is a reliable service provider for delivery of your precious gold. And we have a trustee that takes care of the gold holdings as well as the cash movements of our customers on the platform. So you can be rest assured that there are service providers ensuring that whatever money that you put into your wallet, whatever gold that you transact in, is being managed well and being monitored by our specialized service providers. The gold dinar that you will receive if you take possession is produced by a gold refinery, which is globally renowned, which is Istanbul Gold Refinery. The buyback agent, like I mentioned earlier, is Pos Aranu, and of course, a part of the ecosystem, the most important part, in fact, are our investors, which we hope will include the distinguished guests in the audience today. So just a bit of flavor into who our service providers are. We work with Gold Capital on the gold supply. We also work with them on the gold live price feeds. So they are the ones who are providing the live price feeds for the gold bid and ask on the platform. You can be rest assured that this is a globally benchmarked price feed. And we have mTrustee as the trustee. We work with mBank as our settlement bank. And then the vault and security vault service provider is currently our gold supplier, but we are looking to expand to another established vault provider once we have the scale to do so. Pos Aranu, I've mentioned earlier, and our delivery agent is GDEX. I think especially since lockdown periods, everybody is familiar with online shopping. So GDEX is a name that you probably have heard. And we are backed by a renowned cloud service provider, which is AWS, as well as the Istanbul Gold Refinery, who produces our gold coins. So to give you a little bit of flavor into who are eligible for opening an account on the Bursa Gold Dinar platform, we require the customer to be at least 18 years old. They must be a Malaysian citizen or legal resident. You must hold either a MyCard or MyPR or passport to register on the platform. And we require that the customer has a valid bank account in Malaysia, no bankruptcy or winding up petition pending or existing. Currently, we are not able to accommodate US persons because of tax legislation, but this is something that we will look at going forward when the platform matures a bit more. And due to the same tax legislation, currently the platform is only available to Malaysian tax residents. So dual tax residencies, we can't onboard at the moment, but this is something that we'll work towards going forward. But what's one of the more important criteria is that our customers must have a Malaysian
Hi, Hanim. I think you're muted.
We're working on a speaker.
They said no. Oh, they say can hear now. Oh. You can see.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Sunny. Can I just do a quick check if anybody can hear? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, now they said.
Okay. All right. Would you like me to start again, or shall I continue? Can I just have somebody let me know in the chat?
Maybe you can go back one slide before. I think that's
Okay,
maybe,
yeah,
yeah.
thanks, Calvin. Right. Eligibility criteria then. Probably, yes, we'll start with the eligibility criteria. My apologies for the technical issue. So yeah, just very quickly, I'll just take you through the eligibility criteria for anybody interested to onboard on our platform. We require at least 18 years old individuals, Malaysian citizens or legal residents. The required documentation that for you to onboard to the platform would be my card, my PR, or passports. We are working on expanding the eligible documentation further, but this is something that is work in progress at the moment. For the customers of the Golda platform, you must hold a valid bank account in Malaysia, no existing or pending bankruptcy or winding up petition. A Malaysian mobile phone number is essential because this is the mobile phone number that we will send the verification OTP to. For the current launch of the platform, due to tax legislations, we cannot onboard US persons, and we do have to ensure that our customers are Malaysian tax residents only at the moment. But this is something that we will look at from time to time. And there is a threshold that applies to all platform users, irrespective of age or when you onboard. The monthly threshold for top-ups is 300,000, similar amount for withdrawals, as well as 300,000 also for gold transfers. So in case you missed my earlier evaluation of the platform, the Bursa Golda platform allows you to transfer amongst users. So it's something that we think is unique to the market. It's not offered by anybody else. You can actually transfer gold to account holders as long as you have their ID, their account ID. So please allow me a little bit of time to take you through the registration process. Because this is something that we would require all customers who wish to onboard and transact to do. First, you will download the app, and to register for a new account, you will fill in the required details, which includes nationality, your full name per IC, the ID that you will be using, as well as the ID number and your Malaysia mobile number. Once we receive all this information on the platform, our customers will get an OTP verification via SMS, and you need to ensure that you have access to the mobile number that you have registered with. And this is followed by another verification for security purposes, where you will input your email and password, and then verify the email to ensure that the email address is correct and it's entered correctly into the platform for us to actually send you the notifications. You can opt to set either PIN or biometric access. However, one or the other is required. This is for additional security purposes, and you'll be using the biometric or PIN for access thereafter. And we do require additional information for all customers onboarding. This includes your address, employment details, the source of funds, source of wealth, but all this will be guided by the platform. It's quite intuitive. And you would have to complete the tax declarations, which are the FATCA and CRS declarations. And then this will take you through the onboarding process where we do client verification via the document that you have selected. You would be asked to capture the back and front of your identity documentation. You'd have to then follow that through with a biometric facial verification process via a selfie video. So this is important for you to ensure that your camera access is enabled for the Golda. And after that, there will be due diligence processes undertaken by the platform and our partner service vendors. Thereafter, once all this is done, you'll be able to onboard to the platform and then transact. So let me just take you through what the processes on the platform entail. The cash wallet on Bursa Golda is a closed loop cash wallet. So you'd be able to use it only for the buy and sell and withdrawals on the platform. And you would actually have to top up into your cash wallet via the Do It Now online banking function. This will allow you to actually put money into the cash wallet. Thereafter, you will be able to actually buy the gold that we offer. And for withdrawals, you'd also be required to register a bank account for you to actually make the withdrawals subject to the monthly threshold. And since Bursa Golda is a Sharia compliant platform, whenever an investor wishes to sell their gold, they must ensure that they have sufficient gold in their gold wallet holdings. And whenever you want to buy, we institute checks for us to ensure that you have the available cash for you to do the transaction. So currently we have a few participating banks on the wallet. However, this is going to be reviewed from time to time when the banks are ready for their Do It Now online banking facility. Like I mentioned earlier, this may be something that some investors will be interested in. You are allowed to take possession of the gold that you invest in. It will take the form of a gold dinar coin, 4.25 grams. The design is a proprietary design by Bursa Malaysia, so you can rest assured that you wouldn't be able to purchase the coin anywhere else. It's unique to Bursa Malaysia. And the process for you to request redemption would be via the platform. You would need to ensure that there is enough gold, 4.25 grams, in the gold wallet, as well as enough cash in the cash wallet to service the takaful fee, the delivery fee, as well as the minting fee for you to take redemption. And we would require the customer information to be accurate, the name, address. This is for the delivery service to be seamless to you. And once you have put in the redemption request, the platform pushes the request to our gold supplier. The gold supplier actually will pack and record the serial number of the coin, arrange with the delivery service provider for the delivery to our customers. And the delivery agent, which is GDEX, would actually collect it from the supplier office and then physically deliver to our customers at the address that they provided inside the platform. So there is also an option, once our customers have taken possession, for them to sell back to our buyback agent. So the buyback agent would actually require the physical coin to be brought to the dedicated branches. and they will have to verify the authenticity of the coin. So we would ask if any customers take delivery via redemption, that you do not tamper with the secure packaging, because this is something that the buyback agent will actually evaluate prior to buying back the gold coin. And once they have verified that the coin is authentic, security features are intact, then they would actually be able to quote a value for the coin to be bought back from our customer. And thereafter, we will deal with our buyback agent as well as the gold supplier to evaluate the coin and then put it back into our system if all security features and the integrity of the coin has been verified. So this is something that we offer via all post-ARA new branches, and I hope this is something that you'll find useful in the event that you want to redeem and then sell back the gold coin. So we do have current features and future features that we are working on. Currently, the redemption and buyback function is something that we hope customers will find useful if they choose to take possession of physical gold. Otherwise, we'd be more than happy to keep your digital gold securely on the platform in your gold wallet. Going forward, like I mentioned earlier, trading between account holders is something that we are hoping to introduce sometime soon. We find this to be a value-added service. That means you be able to put buy and sell prices amongst each other and not be limited to trading with the platform provider only. And to enhance customer experience, we're hoping to introduce additional features such as the ability to use the Bursa Gold Dinar on the web as opposed to currently on mobile. This is something that we hope to introduce sometime within this year. We would like to have a BM version for our customers who prefer the BM language option. And going forward, we are hoping to embed a zakat calculator for ease of zakat calculation for our Muslim customers. So all these new features is something that we are working on. And once the features are available, be rest assured, we will inform our customers as well as the market when they are available. So please do download the app. It's something that we believe in wholeheartedly. It's something that we would like our retail customers to benefit from. The aim of Bursa Gold Dinar is accessibility, democratization, everything that Vennie has spoken to you about earlier. And we also believe in being the most competitive gold platform in the market. Thank you so much. So that is the end of our talk about the platform today. Happy to take any questions if there are any.
Yeah, so before we go, thanks, Hanim. So before we go there, I do see some questions coming up. Perhaps we'll play a video that will, be a very easy sort of, how to download and how to use the app video. Very, very short one. Please do enjoy it. We will keep answering your questions as we go along. Yeah. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the video.
Sorry, Vennie, Hanim, we can't hear the volume from your video or the sound.
Yeah, sorry, Kelvin, can I just check? You were not able to hear the video just now, is that right?
Yeah, there was no sound from the video.
I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. In that case, let us work on that while we take the questions first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can I just check from the chat?
I think we have a
Okay.
few questions
Yes.
already in the chat box. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one I can see is from Mr. Lam, Mr. Lam Kamwa. For redemption of BGD coins instead of GDEX delivery, can you self-collect from the supplier? No, there is no function for self-collection currently. It's handed via secure delivery. And the reason for this is because the delivery will be insured by the co-supplier and the delivery provider. So the next question from Ms. Chin Sweeping is how much is the sales charge? There is a transaction charge of 0.2%. We do have all this information inside our FAQ. I will share the link to the FAQ in the chat for you to refer to if you want further information, but feel free to ask some more questions in this session. We do have a transaction cost of about 0.2%, but currently it is waived. It's waived until the end of the third quarter. So for the delivery cost by GDEX, again, a good question from Mr. Lam. We have so it will be also covered inside our fee schedule. There is a minting cost, there is the insurance fee on the delivery package, as well as the delivery cost itself. It's approximately 90 ringgit per coin. For GDEX delivery, they are required to ensure that they deliver to the address that is provided by our customer when they initiate the redemption request. The important part is we prefer our customers to take delivery of the coin themselves. This is to ensure that the security of delivery, since it's a precious metal, is intact, and the delivery, the package doesn't get lost in delivery. However, there may be situations when our customers are unable to take delivery. It is important that the person who picks up the package provides their identification documentation for security purposes.
Yeah, I think to add on to what Hanim said is we take this very seriously. It's very important that the delivery is successful and is fulfilled by our partners. So we do, as with any product, I think we are putting the safeguards. We're working very closely with GDEX to ensure that the right person receives the Golda Dinar. So there will be communication, like with any other delivery. There will be constant communication between the GDEX as well as the investor receiving the redemption.
Just to confirm regarding the delivery, if I'm not at home and then just say my wife or anyone else going to collect, you're saying that they just ask for their IC identification, that's all, right? It could be anyone.
That's why it's important for the customers when you specify the delivery address to do so with a party that either you can take delivery or a person that you trust to be able to take delivery.
And
I
if I may
see.
add, we also ask for signature from the person who accepts delivery. Right? And in the case you are unable, say in the case you want to be the person to take delivery, you can always communicate with the GDEX to say that you can rearrange timing and so on and so forth if you want to take personal delivery of the Dinar.
Okay, thanks.
But sorry, for the call, that means for the delivery, right? Can we like mention to GDEX only maybe me, myself, or my husband can collect? Can we indicate who can collect on behalf? Because the thing is, in one house there can be a maid or whatever, right? So is it for normal parcel, let's say it's not about this precious gold coins, whatever things, right? Normal parcel, they just like, okay, whoever, they just ring the doorbell, whoever can collect, they will just hand over, you see. So can we indicate who can collect?
At this point in the app, we do not provide for that. But this is something we can definitely speak to GDEX to strengthen the process. But currently, as I said, there will be definitely evidence. Once GDEX delivers, there will be someone signing off. Of course, as usual, there'll be pictures and so on and so forth. But this is something we can definitely consider. Thank you.
Yeah, because the thing is, we understand, even though that for GDEX they can provide the evidence who collect, but we just don't want to like got any dispute, you see. Even though under one roof there also can be dispute for this collection thingy, you see.
Yes, understand. So currently we do not deliver overseas. I see another question, Ilham. We don't. It's only West and East Malaysia.
Okay.
Could you all hear us? Yeah, okay. I think there's a couple of more questions here.
There's one on management fee and the Gold ETF in comparison. So thank you for this question. The management fee of we do charge an annual admin fee for security for keeping the gold safe in the vaults. However, this goes towards the cost of engaging the vault provider, and there is a difference between the Bursa Gold Dinar product as well as the Gold ETF that is provided in Malaysia. I think for the Gold ETF, the redemption quantity is quite large. It's a gold bar, if I'm not mistaken. On the other hand, our quantity is based on 4.25 gram gold dinar coin. So we do allow our customers to keep the gold digitally or take redemption in the form of a coin in comparison to the gold ETF. So the admin fee that we have put in place is sorry, is it in the FAQ?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we have the figure in our FAQ. However, I'm pleased to share that it's waived until end of June of this year. So the fees for your gold holdings, the admin fee for your gold holdings for 2024 will be prorated due to this waiver that we are offering to all our customers. So the next question that we have, sorry. Yeah, so the admin fee is 0.45% of the asset value in your Go wallet. So this is charged annually, and the waiver is in place until 30th June. Yes, our gold, Mr. Lam, our gold is 999.9% specification that is confirmed. The GDEX prices is available on the app itself. You would be able to see once you have initiated the redemption request exactly what the RM value are and what they relate to. So in terms of the question from Encik Ilham, the spread that we have on our bid and ask prices is currently very competitive. It's below 2%. We believe that that is currently the most competitive spread in the Malaysian market. So Ilham, I'm not sure what the Sharia prescriptions of dowry or mas kahwin when it comes to the gold coin. So I do apologize for that. That's something I cannot confirm. So in terms of the question from Mr. Liu, who is the counterparty to the gold investor? It would be the platform provider. The platform provider wholly owned by Bursa Malaysia. For redemption, there is no transaction cost. There's only the cost of the redemption itself, which covers the minting cost of the coin, as well as the insurance, as well as delivery fee. Yes, I believe the question on overseas delivery has been answered. On the next question, whether there is a difference in buy or sell prices. Currently, the buy and sell prices on our platform, we can put it on in the chat group. On the question relating to high valued goods tax, this is something that we're working with the government on. The details of the high value goods tax is not available yet, but we are following this development very closely, and it's something that we're working with the Ministry of Finance as well as the tax agents on. The management fee will be calculated on the gold holdings in your gold wallet on a monthly basis. On Encik Ilham's question, forecast revenue, this is something that we are not allowed to share at this moment. But I do urge you to follow Bursa's quarterly announcements for management guidance on all Bursa businesses. So the next question from Ms. Nimi, the 2%. The 2% spread is the spread that we are providing on our bid and ask. So at any point in time, if you are on the app, we endeavor to provide the most competitive spread, which is a difference of 2% between our buy and ask from the investor. On Ms. Chin Sui Ping's question, yes, you can withdraw from the top-up wallet. You can take the cash out from your cash wallet into your bank account. On Encik Ilham's question, whether we can open to institutional account holders, this is something that we're working on. However, there's some complexity when it involves institutions as well as corporate. So do give us a little bit of time to look into this further. It's something that we would like to offer. We're investigating the possibility, but yes, something that we're looking into. I think I've come to the end of the questions in the chat group. Thank you for all the questions that you've provided. Yes, Mr. Lam, one question from you. So on cash withdrawals from the wallet, there is a transaction fee, not transaction fee, there is a withdrawal fee imposed. However, this is a cost recovery fee. It is not a revenue to us. It is something that we have to provide to the service provider.
Sorry, just now you mentioned, right, to how to say for us to take back the coin, it must meet at least 4.25 gram, right? If let's say, for example, in my account I have less than that, and can I sell it back rather than to the post Aranu, whereby we need to send the physical? Can we, for those less than 4.25 gram, can we sell it back to the using the apps?
Yes, definitely. Our minimum transaction value for you to buy the gold is actually 10 ringgit. So even if you have bought 10 ringgit and you would like to sell the gold that you have bought with the 10 ringgit back, it is possible.
So rest assured there's liquidity once you come into the platform, right? It's not as if there's no liquidity. You can easily come buy and sell on the app. And even if, we do see some customers, they don't take redemption, even if they've exceeded the 4.25 gram. So that means, which is 1 dinar, they continue to buy. Doesn't mean you have to take physical redemption. Of course, if you want to, by all means you can, but you can continue to invest on our platform until such time. And because there's ease of, buying and selling, I think it makes investment really very easy and very intuitive to use as well. So we also hope, people, instead of putting a lot of money in the casa, they can also put some money into this gold platform, which I think, has a upside for our clients. Any other questions?
I think, Benny, there were some questions on prices from Mr. Lam and from another guest much earlier. So we've put in the chat group the current one, the current buy and sell prices. But please do be mindful that these prices changes very, very frequently throughout the day. So currently, at the point of entering the chat, the message into the chat, it is buy at 310.38 and sell at 306.44. I believe we've come to the end of the question in the chat group. Calvin, over to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any further questions? Oh, there's one still from Mr. Lam. Where to check the live prices?
Okay, Mr. Lam, happy to share with you that you can go to Google Play Store or Apple App Store. You can actually download our Bursa Goldina app and via registering without onboarding yet, without going through the KYC, you'll be able to see our live prices.
I think that's all the questions we have on the chat. But if there's any questions, they can directly email to you, right, for further clarifications, right, on the email. So with that, we conclude today's presentation. I would like to thank very much Vinny and Hanim for the insightful sharing, also on your time for answering all the questions that we have on the chat. And thank you once again for all participants who have actually dialed in today. We'll see you again soon. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, Calvin and all. And, I really appreciate this opportunity. We welcome you to download our app, and we welcome all the feedback as well. So the FAQs are also posted on the chat group. Please do email us. If there's any questions, any feedback, we welcome it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time, Calvin and the AmBank team, as well as distinguished guests today. Thanks. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Calvin.